Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or just Sonic as I'm gonna call it, is the video game movie sequel to the first Sonic that came out back in the disastrous year of 2020. The director of this movie is the same as the one from the first who made his directorial debut, and you can see that he took fan feedback into consideration with the sequel as it is miles ahead of its former film in terms of both action and enjoyment. The main plot revolves around Dr. Robotnik, played by a very hilarious Jim Carrey, returning from Mushroom Planet where we last saw him with the help of the newly introduced Knuckles, played by a brilliant Idris Elba, to get the Master Emerald before Sonic and his new ally Tails can get to it first. Now that the characters were already set up in the first movie, this movie is free to have its fun and go full speed.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Step 1, light taunting. Step 2, I have no idea.
The film moves at a brisk pace, not wasting time trying to recap events from the first film, which admittedly I had already forgotten by the time I watched this one. Jim Carrey does a brief narration, but he's the true standout of this movie, giving this role his best performance since The Mask.
Smokin'!
Takia Sumpter and James Marston were also in the film, but for the first act they didn't have much to do, so they were sent away to Hawaii and the movie got to focus on its main character, Sonic. Ben Schwartz plays Sonic here as he did in the first movie, and he was so true to the character that he may as well have just been plucked right out of those classic Sega games. And his sidekick Tails was lovable, great addition to the film, and played off of Sonic very well, with a friendship that I think Sonic definitely needed. Idris Elba plays Knuckles in the film, and his first confrontation with Sonic was a knockout blast. The visual effects on this movie make the CGI characters look top notch, and I'm glad that they were able to keep the characters to look more like their video game counterparts than a horrendous monster with teeth. The quest to get the Master Emerald before Dr. Robotnik was a fun one. The pair start off by visiting Siberia for a very fun dance scene, and towards the end of the film make their way all the way to Hawaii, and it starts to feel like this year's Uncharted with its Indiana Jones cave aesthetic. Sonic 2 was a fun joyride that had great energy that this year's box office could surely use. This was an exciting ride that both kids and their parents who grew up playing the Sonic games will be sure to enjoy. For more reviews, be sure to hit that like button so I can make more content and others can find these videos. Thanks for watching.